Hey everyone, we're back here at the venue build. I know it's been months. Like the last time I posted was September. I should be posting every day or so now because we're actually finally progressing. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we're doing. Currently we are actually building what I would call he shed and a she shed, or a bride's quarters and groom's quarters. We decided to build them as two kind of like storage buildings, but we're actually going to add a lot of windows and a lot of customization to make them really nice and cute. And then the venue is finally, I think the concrete's going to actually be poured next week, and the building will start going up. So I'll let you take a look. Okay, so this right here, the guys are down there working. They're actually putting, so they went ahead and laid everything out. They've dug the footings for the lugs. They're putting rebar in them. They put down the ABC, which is what's needed before they can actually pour the concrete. So once the lugs get in, the plumber will come out and do his part. As you can see right now, see they're setting the rebar in the holes. These lugs are pretty big. They're probably, I don't know, 4 foot by 4 foot or larger. They're really big lugs, but it is 8,400 square feet. So, and you see the pond back there, how pretty and green that water is. It's beautiful. It's kind of cold today, so I'm out here reluctantly, but I'm going to show you the brides and grooms quarters. So we're going to put the grooms quarters on this side and the bride's quarters on that side. She will actually be facing the pond, so we're going to put windows on the pond side in the bride's quarters. But this is actually just for the groomsmen and the brides and bridesmaids and stuff, everybody to get ready before the wedding, and so that some of the family, like mothers and fathers and stuff, will have a place to gather and be away from everyone else. So what we've done is we've leveled this out. It's not 100% level, and instead of doing a lot of cutting and stuff like that, we decided to level it out pretty decently and then come in here, and we just took an auger and dug these holes for the lugs, or for the footings. So we dug the holes and then we filled them up. It took about 7 bags of Quikrete a piece. We filled them once we got them to ground level. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and build our piers. As you can see here, so we built one set of piers, and we just pretty much did a string line to make sure everything's going to be level, because as you can see here, this is only 2 sets of 8-inch blocks, and this took 2 sets of 8-inch blocks plus a 4-inch block to have it level. So I think we're about 4 inches difference from the front to the back. Now we could have leveled the concrete, so basically we could have lowered the concrete in one area and had it all level. The problem with that is, if we would have done that, we wouldn't have the clearance underneath the building we wanted. We wanted a minimum of 2 blocks, which is 16 inches of clearance, because we are going to put some plumbing and things like that in. So we needed that clearance underneath the building. So we decided not to do that. So as you can see over here, they are actually mixing up the Quikrete and pouring each one of these footings currently for the bride's quarters. And then we'll be blocking those up too. So we're going to do both buildings at the same time. Each building is going to look a little bit different, but they're basically the same measurements. We're going to do 16 foot by 40 foot. So they're pretty large buildings, and then we're going to have an area in between, right here in between the buildings, for people to hang out outside. Okay, well, I will see you in a day or so. I'll keep you updated.